are you? I'm you 10 minutes from now.
Damn it, you are handsome.
I was just thinking the same.
We are sexy. We are sexy bitches, yeah.
I can't go out. I'm sick. I just killed a man, she's my alibi.
Today's the day, so come on, no time to waste. The time the world takes us so far, though miles apart. Still in my heart, freedom side, let's enjoy this happy day. Freedom mo barang minta barang mama, buat foya-foya. Mama papalarang, malah pulang malam ke rumah teman, pergi klub malam. Aduh.
You just wanna test. I know that dress is for my heart. Regret. You just got me thinking about where you were.
Many times I stop once again. How and when would you end? I've been here before. No comfort. Once I do it again. I should just stop the chase, but I know how good it's done.
Big God, big God, big God, big God, SpongeBob.
From people you know to people you don't. We used to be close, but people can go from people you know to people you don't. And what hurts the most is people can go from people you know to people you don't.
My name is Shalom Harlow. I'm a model, a muse.
Girl called me ugly. I said, girl, where? She said, under all that makeup. I said,
A fresh blowout can literally only mean one thing. Let's do some clean girl makeup. Okay, this is gonna be my first time using this, but we're using the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Hue Drop. Okay, yes, this is doing exactly what I need it to do. It smells so good, I wanna eat it. Now taking the Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint and just applying this all over my face. And I wanna use a lot because I want this look to be like light to medium coverage. Just blending all this out with my Lawless foundation brush. Add a little bit more of this in the places that I feel like need to be covered a little extra. I'm gonna blend this out with a beauty blender just so that our base really looks like skin. Contouring my cheekbones with the Rare Beauty Liquid Contour. I place this right on my cheekbones and then a little bit on my forehead as well. And blending all this out, making sure that we're lifting our cheekbones. We want to look super sculpted. Now taking the tiniest bit of my iconic London Illuminator, adding literally just one dot underneath each eye. Blending this out with my fingers because we're gonna throw concealer right on top of it. My face looks so shiny right now, but this is a total like trust the process moment. Using the Armani Beauty Concealer, and I always put a little bit underneath my eyes and the outer corners just to lift up my face. And always a little bit in our T-zone. I'm gonna do my brows while that concealer sits, and I'm literally just brushing them upwards. I'm not doing anything special to them. Blending the concealer out. Okay, my favorite concealers at the moment have obviously been the Armani Beauty Concealer. I use that one every single day, but I've also really been loving the Makeup by Mario concealer. I've just been kind of flip-flopping between the two. I really like both of them. I'm just taking the Kosas Cloud Set, and I'm just gonna set the inner corners of my eyes super lightly, and then just a little bit in my T-zone. Bronzing my face with the Tower 28 bronzer just to add some warmth back into our face as well as glow, which this bronzer does the best job of doing. Look at how pretty. So sad because for some reason they don't sell this exact bronzer at Sephora anymore, so now I have to get it like on the actual Tower 28 website, but I'm obsessed with it. It's one of my favorite makeup products, as you guys know. And really small but important step, after I do that, I just take my beauty blender and I blend my face all together because the point of this whole makeup look is to make our base just look like skin. I'm using the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush. This one is in the shade Happy. And I'm also adding just a little bit of the liquid luminizer just right on top of where I placed the blush. I'm gonna blend them together. Shade combo is one of my favorite favorite too. Look at how gorgeous this is. The slightest amount to the bridge of my nose because I kind of want to give that like sunburn effect. Taking the smallest amount of the Rare Beauty powder blush and just adding a little bit of that on top. Blending this out with a beauty blender again. I'm just gonna curl my lashes. I don't want to wear any mascara today, and I feel like for this look, no mascara is perfect. Now I'm just gonna set all of this into place with a little bit of the Iconic London Prep Set and Glow setting spray. Last time, but I'll just take my beauty blender again and blend everything into place. Lastly, I'm just gonna add a little bit of this Summer Fridays lip balm. This one is in the shade Iced Coffee, but I just feel like it's a really good neutral for me. There we have it, our clean girl makeup. We're just enhancing our natural features with this look, and I love it. I love you guys.
Look at her. I would die for her. I would kill for her.
Orang tua lagi pergi, ada cewek ketok-ketok nih di rumah nih. Mama di mana? Gak mau kesana. Kesana ada siapa? Kalau sepi nanti gua datang. Orang memanggilku, kokong papan atas jalannya. Namaku Bento, rumah SD, mobilku banyak, harta banyak.
Makeup tips that I wish I knew about earlier, because once I started using these, it completely elevated my makeup, evenly dispersing my foundation around my face before blending. This way your base is gonna look as even as possible and honestly as full coverage as possible too. Blending out your foundation with a brush instead of using a beauty blender. Beauty blenders are sponges, so they suck up product. Our brush is just blending, and I feel like it gives your skin more of like an airbrushed effect. Contouring it using a cool toned contour. Cool tones are gonna help mimic shadows, which is exactly what we want when we're contouring. We especially want our cheekbones to look pretty carved out, and the only way to do that is by creating a shadow. Now when bronzing, we want to use something more warm toned. We want to make our face look like it was just perfectly hit by the sun. And now we have our warmth in our shadow. Also very recently been loving mixing a little bit of the Say It Sun Glow with my bronzer. Like, it's easier if you mix it on the back of your hand, especially for summer. I feel like it just adds a little bit of extra glow to your skin. That little bit of an added glow is so pretty. I've been doing this forever, so this tip isn't that new to me. It's still one of my favorites. Taking a little bit of the Iconic London Illuminator and putting that right underneath where we're gonna put concealer. I feel like it just makes our under eyes look so much more awake. Also, if you tend to have a little bit more discoloration underneath your eyes like I do, I've been loving this color corrector from Kosas and just putting on a little bit before doing concealer. It's so brightening, and it's just gonna help to correct any of those like red or purple unwanted discoloration. Concealing after contouring. I always concealed before I contoured because I wanted my face to like look as bronzy as possible. I feel like concealing after contour and bronzer just looks cleaner and your face doesn't look as muddy. Also, blending out your concealer with a brush, I swear, it looks so much brighter and airbrush rather than using a beauty blender. That just made everything look 10 times cleaner and sharper. If you really want your T-zone area to look brighter, use a pink loose setting powder. I love the Kosas Cloud Set, and this one is in the shade Candy. Look at how much this is smoothing and brightening everything. Looks like my skin has a filter on it. This next one, I have one word for you: bronzing. I've been loving these House Labs cream blushes, putting some on the high points of my cheeks and also on my forehead and a little bit on the corners of my eyes. Also go in with like this slightly darker shade just for some added dimension. Adding blush to your forehead as well as your cheeks just like brings the whole look together, and that just gave my face a lot more dimension and it doesn't feel as flat. I just added some lip gloss and mascara. What do we think? I think this might be the best my makeup's ever looked.
Hi you guys, get ready with me real quick. I'm gonna do just my quick natural makeup. Oops. First, I'm gonna go in with my Rare Beauty brow gel. I just got out of the gym. Well, I got out like an hour ago. Today I did abs and then I just did my cardio like usual. Guys, now I'm gonna go in with my moisturizer. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my Tower 28 concealer. This is in the shade BH. Oh, I forgot to put primer. Oh well, it is what it is. And I kind of just put this everywhere basically. I'm gonna put my hair back. And then I just blend it out with this Real Techniques double-sided sponge. Okay guys, now I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced contour stick. Blend that out with this brush. Okay guys, now I'm gonna go in with my Hourglass pressed powder. This is in the shade Translucent. And I'm basically gonna put that. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my Rhode blush in the shade Sleepy Girl. And then I think I'm just gonna blend that out with my finger. Okay guys, here is how the makeup looks. I'm gonna go in with my Rhode lip liner in the shade Balance. Okay, now I'm just gonna go in with my Rhode lip gloss in the shade Salty Tan. And this is the final makeup look. Bye guys!
Estoy tan cansada. He dormido fatal. Quiero dormir. Tiene menos de una neurona. Voy a quedar dormida en cualquier momento.
I see why the girlies hype this up. I feel like I'm one of the last people to try the Ulla Henriksen Pow Preserve. Very excited and thought I would try it together on camera. I'm a little bit shook at how small this is. This is in the shade Cocoa Cream. It's like this brownish red color. Oh, smells like a hot chocolate. Ooh, I really like the applicator on this. Wow, this feels super thick and nourishing on the lips, and I've tried many different types of lip balms. Wow, this is really similar to my favorite lip balm right now, which is the Edam one. I love how pillowy this feels on the lips. It definitely coats the lips, so it's not super thin. You can tell how glossy that is. I have no makeup on today, and I feel like this is a perfect product. It's a little bit of a tint, super hydrating, glossy, super easy to apply.
It is late at night, and someone across the way is playing La Vie en Rose. It is the French way of saying, I am looking at the world through rose-colored glasses.
J'ai de l'impression.
C'est vrai qui m'a dit. Is it better to speak or to die?
I'll never have the courage to ask a question like that.
ain't no princess, I'm a queen.
E olha só como ela vem, de pijama ou saia.
Action.
If you just know you're that girl, yeah, you just have no choice but to be that girl. And I feel like I'm that girl.
What if you don't wake up feeling like that girl? How do you be that girl?
You need to go back to sleep and wake back up again so you can feel like that girl.
A small wing, a half lash, glitter on the eyes, a very bright blush, and a cool toned lipstick. Thank me later.
هاي بنات، معكم أنا الميك اب ارتست. في البداية لبست الموديل عدسات باي نورة، بتلقون الريفيو في تيك توك. أول شيء مشط الحاجب قبل ما أحط المرطبات بنات لأنه يكون أسهل. عقب بديت أسوي أعبي الفراغات اللي عند الموديل. هني حواجبها ما شاء الله وايد حلوة. هالقلم وايد حلو بنات من موسو، الشعرة وايد رفيعة، بتحبون القلم هذا جدا جميل. عقب وزعت الكونسيلر على كامل الجفن من عجلة كاريولاين درجة سي، وأبدأ أطبطب على كامل الجفن ببيوتي بلندر. أنا أفضل إنها تكون ناشفة مش رطبة. عقب بنات أبدأ أسوي لها سكتش بكونتور بني. هني بنات هذا كله كريمي مش شادو. بهاي الطريقة بنات أسحب عينها على برا عشان الموديل عينها وايد ناعسة وأنا برفعها. هني استخدمت بنات ثبت بلوس باودر بس ما صورت الخطوة. هني حطيت لها شادو بني وبديت أرفع على فوق وبفرشة صغيرة بنات. كل ما غمجنا اللون بفرشة تكون صغيرة، وأسحب العين على برا عشان تعطيني سحبة مرفوعة على برا. وأبدأ بنات أدمج. كل خطوة تسوينها تكون عندك فرشة ثانية نظيفة تدمجين كل شغلك عشان يبين بنات الشغل نظيف. هني حطيت لها في البداية شادو فاتح، أي شادو فاتح عندك تحطينه، أو حتى مثلا لمعة كوبوي من إيربن ديكي. هني بديت أسوي لها آيلاينر بقلم من ميك اب فوريفر 608، ويستوي تستخدمينه بعد طبعا كتحديد. لونه بني غامج وايد حلو بنات، حق اللي ما يحبون الآيلاينر الأسود يعني. وأنا كنت أباكي اللوك يبين وايد سوفت. هني بنات سويت لها بشادو بني بعد نفس اللي حطيته فوق تحت العين. وأبدأ أنظف بنات، أبدأ أنظف بنات. شغلك كله لازم يكون في بلندنج وفي تنظيف طول الوقت. طول ما انتي تشتغلين ادمجي ونظفي، ادمجي ونظفي عشان يبين الشغل وايد نظيف. عقب بنات حطيت لها مرطب تحت العين من كيلز، وايد بنات حلو هالمرطب. اذا بشرة جافة بعد يصير تستخدمينه على وجهك كامل. وهذا السيروم من ماك، وأوزع بفرشة روان الركيبي، واستخدمت لها بعد هاي الإضاءة من ماك. وايد حلوة هاي الإضاءة بنات. في كل الخطوات بصراحة أنا أسوي هاي الحركة، يعني تتريين شوي على المنتجات مش على طول اتين تحطين البرودكت. استخدمت لها بعد هاي الإضاءة درجة تان من شارلوت، لأني أبغى الوجه شي يبين وايد جلوي. وأبدأ أوزع بعد بنات هاي الفرشة من روان الركيبي. مش لازم إنه يكون موزع على كامل الوجه. استخدمت لها درجة تو فيست، درجة ساند عفوا من تو فيست الكونسيلر هذا، ويستوي تستخدمينه از فاونديشن. هاي درجة سترومبلي طلعت وايد صفرة على الموديل، بس أنا عدلتها بنات في آخر الفيديو بتشوفون. ضبطنا الدرجة في الأخير يعني. هني حطيت لها هاي الإضاءة من رير بيوتي، وايد حلوة بنات. وحطيت لها نقط بلشر من نور أبو عوض، وبعد الإضاءة من رير بيوتي. الإضاءة هاي تغنيك عن الكونتور بصراحة وايد حلوة. هني حطيت لها تنوير من نارس درجة بسكت، وأبدأ أوزع بالبيوتي بلندر. بعد أنا أفضل إن البيوتي بلندر تكون ناشفة مش رطبة. لما أدمج الوجه كامل اللي هو الفاونديشن أفضل إن البيوتي بلندر تكون رطبة. هني حطيت لها الكونتور هذا من نور ابو عوض، حطيت لها على الشفايف تنت من بنفت. عقب استخدمت لها المرطب الوردي من سيفورا، وهذه هي النتيجة النهائية. وحطيت لها بعد هذه الإضاءة من بسام فتوح، وحلوة بعد على الجسم وحلوة بعد فوق العين. وهاي بنات النتيجة النهائية. أخليكم مع آخر فيديو خلال التصوير. اسمعوا لي
حبيبة.
والله المكياج يجنن.
والله الله يسلمك حبيبتي. هلا هي بتمدح بحالها، بطلت تستنى منا مدح، صارت هي تمدح بحالها.